Here's our lineup of desert cars in the limited buggy division. See, starting in the back of the pack will be 1601 desert car from Kevin Streety. Starting on the front row will be Shane Peterson in the 328, Carson Smith, the 319, Travis Howard and Matt Simoti, the 318 and 314, and Sean Jones is out there in the 385. In fact, Carson Smith, the 319, starting, I believe, in the front row, is running the in-car camera for us this morning. Boy, the camera's like really close to his shifter. For the fans back at home watching. Again, Carson Smith in the 319, he's carrying the in-car camera. How about this? We're starting the second half. When we come back from our lunch break and track prep break, mod carts will be the first ones to open up with, huh?
Wow, that's a way to kick it back.
Green flag is out, we're underway. Some very cool drones on finally get in-car camera shot. Carson Smith, man, so many things. You get a good idea of what just the hands are doing between the shifting, steering, reaching up for those tear-offs. Wow, he's a busy guy right now.
A lot going on, man. It's the thing.
Well, okay, imagine this running. He's got one. Yeah.
Especially another kick drummer.
Yeah. He's got 4 different rhythms going on inside of his head. But being a rock star, though, he's also doing a 5th thing, and he's scanning the crowd for hot girls.
Yeah, you can see him reach up and like slam that thing. Saw the wheel, take it around, shift, cutting brake shift.
Yeah, that's a cutting brake, isn't it?
Yeah. Unique position for it. Production, independent productions, and throwing it up there. Of course, a shout out to the Take 5 crew who makes this all happen here live. We got great directors, producers, cameramen, drone pilots. We got the best of off-road racing, I think.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean,
you know, Scott, you're part of that production crew that brings the King of the Hammers live. That's like the impossible feat.
What those guys do out in the middle of nowhere, what, 27 miles to the closest town, which is Yucca Valley. And then when you drive off the highway,
they don't
Plain Road.
They don't count landers for the town. It's a gas station for gases.
I just see a sign that goes to the thing, an arrow. I've never actually been there. Maybe I have.
I don't even know Landers listens to this. It's Landers Clinic. But just in the middle of nowhere, town production crew, live footage everywhere to the world.
I mean, it takes a couple hundred people. They're out there for 10 days plus.
And I got to see it from the other side as working as an independent production with the crew there. And to see the magic that they make happen for what we did to bring them a whole other set of memories.
Caleb's down there in the trailer right now, producing this whole weekend of racing. He's one of the guys there as well.
Yeah, well, Dan and Caleb right there in the trailer and helping us.
Dan, you said freaks of nature. He's one of them. I've seen so many days. He's got way more than his money because I know I don't have a lot to tease about. Early mornings out at the cameras. There'd be a half-inch thick frost on the stage. You can't walk up the ramp to get on the stage. He's up there walking around in shorts and flip-flops.
Well, now the action here, Carson Smith and Shane Prescott, Travis Howard, Jones. Sean did a great job there also, and Shimodi. And of course, the engine that could.
Carson Smith has got obviously got the fastest lap of the race. Trying to pick up what lap it was on. He did that, but gotta make me stand up and look closer. Why? Lap number 2. Really? I'm fighting that 2.0.
You know, Bomber makes some races too.
I just, to be honest with you, like 2 days ago, my wife tricked me to go into the eye doctor's, in the big eyeglass store.
America's Best?
No, bigger than that.
Men's Crafters?
Yeah. So not only did I get tricked in, she did it intentionally too. As we are now at the competition yellow, this is how my wife works. She wanted to get hers fixed, right? As our guys cross the line, at the point, Shane Prescott will come along to cross the line in second. Travis Howard, Matt Simoni, Sean Jones, and Kevin Streety all in order. As we are now under competition yellow. No, she had to go into LensCraft to get her glasses fixed. And she's got a crazy expensive Tiffany pair. So I'm sitting there in my truck, just twiddling away, sitting there and waiting and waiting and waiting. It's like 20 minutes. What the hell? It's a screw or whatever. I don't know what. So I get out of my truck and I walk in, getting ready to go, what the hell? She's at the door on the inside waiting for me to walk in, do just that. Next thing I know, one of the girls that works here grabs me by the wrist and pulls me into a little office. Next thing I know, I got all these things up on my face. You know, look at the light and all this kind of crap. And then 45 minutes later, I walk out with not only reading glasses, prescription glasses, but also prescription sunglasses, which I've never owned in my entire life.
Love them.
Yeah.
It's amazing what you can see.
And let's put this, when I signed my thing, after they were done, the guy that signed the contract to purchase all these damn glasses had his thumb over the price because he worked out a deal with my wife, or I should say my wife worked out a deal with him. Don't show him the price tag. Never. Hell, that's how I bought my truck. Finance guy had his thumb over the price. Every time we were supposed to initial or sign here, sign there, put his thumb over the price.
Well, here they come around to get this one restarted here. 5 down, 5 to go.
Yeah, things will heat up, no pun intended, in just a moment. Because these are the kind of guys that have been doing it for a long, long time and know how to play that second half game.
Well, Carson won yesterday. Howard was second. Prescott was third. Look how they're running it.
Yeah.
Flip-flop. Yep. Prescott's now in front of Howard. Spody. And I see that. You've been seeing the 314 on Scott Fitzgerald. Howard's 314.
Yeah.
And talking about the awesome buggy door.
Yeah. He is the quietest, mildest mannered, meek individual. And he, I don't want to say he doesn't smile, but he grins in a weird kind of way that you know he's having a good time with that kid. And unbelievable fabricator. Metal staircases, all this kind of stuff. All places Iowa.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite limited buggy drivers back in the day. It's just like just calm, cool, and smooth. And aggressive. Well, here we go. Carson Smith, Shane Prescott, and Schmody saying, and Mr. Howard. Mr. Howard. And back here.
You know who else is a single buggy expert? And I'm not using that word lightly at all. Out of Las Vegas. You know.
Yeah, TV shows. They're gentlemen or
single buggy.
Bruce Fraley.
Huh?
Bruce Fraley, Freeman.
Bruce Fraley.
I know. Those people used to be Freeman. Freeman, and Fitzgerald. Those are the three.
Hey, guess whose car Fitzgerald's been driving lately?
Bruce Fraley's?
Yeah. And killing him.
Last year. And it used to be my tongue twister, the 3 Fs.
The 2 laps remaining this time around. 2 laps remaining with Carson Smith and Shane Prescott. Travis Howard fill the top 3. One time I think it was at Grandin, and Bruce's wife couldn't make it. or sausages or cheese or whatever it was, right?
Wisconsin.
Well, I called his wife. I'm up in the booth. What was that, 200 yards away from the stage? I'm up in the booth. I called her. And she put the microphone up to the phone. And her and Bruce were going back and forth. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. Well, look at this.
But he really stretched it out in this last lap, man.
White flag.
Yeah, white flag's coming off, but the lead is multiplied by 4, I think.
Well, great job. You know, I know Connor Kennedy, of course, you know, moved up to the pro buggy. That's what's eliminating Carson Smith is taking this to a duck to water. But a lot of dirt. Shane Prescott's been doing well. Travis Howard, Simodi still trying to challenge him there. With 1 lap to go, what's going to happen? Simodi's really doing a great job.
You know, the wind has died down to almost nothing again.
Actually, up here was a little wind.
I'm looking at the flag right now.
But the flag was blowing, but it's nice in the front of the back of the grandstands.
So we got 1 turn remaining in a very, I guess, a fairly comfortable position right now. Carson Smith has the point with about 8 or 9 car lengths over Prescott coming on the front stretch, and checkered flags in hand. And taking the win is Carson Smith. Shane Prescott second, Travis Howard a rather close third, Matt Simodi in the 4th spot, and Kevin Streety will come across the line in the top 5, winning his class as well. And I really do like that in-car camera angle. Just seeing
yeah, that was cool.
Being the use of the
wham, bam.
Yeah, turning brake and everything. So we'll send Dave Arnold down trackside one more time to close out our first half of the day of racing. Immediately following, we'll be taking about an hour or so break to take care of the track. I thought it was an hour. But we'll figure it out. Noon, high noon. We have to come up with that theme, that whistling from Clint Eastwood movie. We need that to start the second half of the show. The good, the bad, and the ugly, I think it is. So once again, we're going down trackside with Dave Arnold, and here's our unofficial results, as we've got Sean Jones in that 5th spot, Matt Simodi in 4th, Travis Howard will finish 3rd on the podium, along with Shane Prescott 2nd, and the win this afternoon, the 319 of Carson Smith, and then also winning in the Desert 1600 class will be Kevin Streety one more time. Nice job of the guys here this afternoon, or I should say this morning, keeping it clean and straight. No real incidences. Close-up of Carson Smith, our winner, for all the fans back at home watching. Well, let's get our top 3 finishers up to the podium, gang. And get you guys interviewed, get ready to celebrate and have a little fun the rest of the day, and basically, for the most part, out of the sun. So I'm pretty sure Dave Arnold at this point is going to have a personal meeting one-on-one with Lee Perfect. Lee, is there any other color we could paint the stage besides black?
Dude, I could tell you back in the day, Lucas, when we had this up there and we had the thin shoes that they had for Rockstar, and the Rockstar girls would wear the thin shoes, and then the drivers have their thin shoes. We'd all be standing here going.
Yeah, I'm wondering if somebody could bring us an egg and see if we can fry it on the stage this afternoon. Might take a little longer than normal, but yeah, let's check that out. Well, once again, let's go down trackside with Dave, one of our top 3 finishers. Dave?
Well, here we are, Travis Howard flip-flopping there with Shane Prescott, and of course Carson Smith still standing on top. He needs a broom and sweeping it, but first I'm going to start off here, Travis. Sophisticated event planning, $60, and it gets better. And $100. You get $100 from K&N, and you get a new filters or whatever, but little flip-flop there. You're so consistent on the podium, but you actually, Smody was coming up giving you a little heat from there on that, trying to challenge you.
I had no idea.
Oh, he was there.
I wasn't worried about it.
You had your sights on Prescott, didn't you?
It's all about going forward. I don't look behind. So, yeah, these guys ran a great race. Super impressed with Shane coming back and putting it back up on the box. I know he put in a lot of work in his team overnight. Congratulations to them. Carson as well. The kids got it down. We got some serious competition I'm chasing. Sooner or later, we'll get up on top.
Well, you're doing a good job. Your consistency is the key, and that's what you guys are going after. You know, you can't win championships unless you get on the box, and that's how it happens. So congratulations on that, and I know you got a team to thank.
Oh, absolutely. B&R Buggy, General Tire, Slow Ride Garage here in the Mall of Victor Valley, F&L Racing Fuel, Mud Muncher, E-Power Steering, K&N, Christine Diaz, a new sponsor of mine. Man, I know I'm always forgetting somebody at one end or the other, but if I forget them one day, I get them the next, so I'm doing pretty good there. But Jason Holes, you're the man. Thank you so much for all the help you put in. I really appreciate it. And, of course, my family, the Knott family, for a great opportunity to race with highly competitive people and get it up here on the box. And the gas series, all our volunteers, rescue, the track crew, everybody's just amazing. I can't thank everyone enough, and see you guys at the next event.
You know, Travis Howard, everybody, again, third place here as he moving up to Shane Prescott. Shane's like, it's a little bit better, but I want to go one step taller there. Well, you get $100 from K&N, Shane Prescott. Dude, you guys are always going it. You think you guys are battling so much, now you got to worry about this guy.
Yeah, I mean, these 3 up here are just insanely fast, and it's crazy to keep up with them every day. And you got to be on top of your game every day, and if not, you're going to get passed. So I was able to redeem myself from yesterday a little bit, and got one more spot on the podium, and happy to be up here.
Well, and watching how close you guys are in times, and you guys, it's always a battle, the 3 of you. And it's like the little breakaway, and then now Smodi's starting to get in there, and he was back there fighting with you guys. So now we're seeing this limited buggy classes. You guys are getting all close. It's going to be battle. I can't wait for the last couple rounds. I think it's on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it's always cool to see the class evolve and get faster, and I mean, keeps everybody on their toes, and can't come out here thinking you're going to get it on top of the box without putting in the work. So, yeah. Got a lot of people to thank. My family, parents, they helped me out. My spotter and my mechanic, Peter, he wrenches on the car as hard as anybody out here, so I can't thank him enough. I got the Knott family. Kyle, thank you so much for making the trek with me down to your shop, and got back at 3 in the morning to get some parts on the car and made it work. So everybody else, and Shasta Landscaping, Competitive Edge Industries, McDowell Performance, K&N, General Tire, and Great American Short Course. Thank you.
Shane Prescott. And that's cool to hear. You know, the guys ran all the way down to get parts back at 3 in the morning. That's a rough one to come and race, especially in early morning. But obviously this man looking fresh up on top of the box. You get $100 from K&N. Carson, I don't think they found an answer for you yet, but they're getting close. Are you feeling the pressure a little bit?
I was definitely feeling it today. I heard Gunner over the radio. He's inside, he's outside. I was just doing all I could to hold him off, but it was a lot of fun.
Well, consistency, and it looks like, you know, you're making that run to that championship too, and a couple more rounds still to go to put a stamp on it. So consistency, you've been Mr. Consistent, and that's what it's been. With these 2 guys, a little mistake, you got to watch out. They're coming for you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it consistent, keep it clean the whole season, and it seems to be working out. But this weekend was a lot of fun, a lot of carnage. It sucks to see, you know, people get torn up like that. I'm glad Shane was able to bounce back, especially after that last night, 3 in the morning. But yeah, Yeah, it was a lot of fun, but I want to thank my mom, my dad, my brother for helping pit, Gunner for spotting, Donnie Smith Plumbing, AIC, Branson's Resort, K&N, and Orange Electrical, and everyone else that came out to help. Thank you.
Right on. Let's give it up for this young man right there. Once again, Carson Smith taking the win. We still got Desert Buggy to go. Then we're going to take our little break, and I'll throw it up. So just a moment here.
I forgot, thank you, Eddie and Stephanie, Sophisticated Events, for helping me out. Truly appreciate it, guys.
We'll go ahead and get Kevin Streety up here, and we'll talk to him real quick. Trying to find the shade here. We'll just do the interview in the shade here, Kevin. Well, Kevin, once again, I'm top of the box here out there playing with the boys, and it's got to be a little warm out there in that suit. I can tell you when staging, you guys are feeling it, I bet.
Yeah, it was super hot today, so last night it wasn't half bad, but today is just terrible. So.
And what a stark difference.
Yeah, I want to get back to this pits and take the suit off, so, and then we got to pack everything up, so it'd be a good day.
Well, I was glad to have you out here. It's always great. You're a staple in the Desert Buggy class for sure, and I know you got people to thank.
Yeah, I thank Kent Lothringer for spotting for me, and everybody at Lothringer Engineering for all their help, and everybody at the Gas Series for putting everything on. It was a real good race.
Give it up for him once again, Kevin Streety, and a big congratulations to our limited buggy drivers once again, Travis Howard, Shane Prescott.
And there's famous Dave Arnold taking a selfie with Streety.
Got all the winners. Scott, back to you.
All right, thanks, Dave. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that'll take care of the first half of racing here this morning. We'll take a quick break and get some track preparation underway.